Hey, good afternoon. This is Andy Wirt with Fathom Realty. I know we've got a storm coming up here locally and big holiday this weekend. I hope you're doing well. I know you're probably got lots of things on your mind, but I want to be faithful to bring you by video sometime towards the end of the month local statistics on the real estate market. I think it's really important that we get our information locally here from the Columbus Board of Realtors as opposed to paying attention to things that you might see on the national news because we've got a lot of exciting things going on right here in Central Ohio. In fact, Columbus was ranked 14th by Realtor.com in its top 100 housing forecast for 2023. And they base that on affordability at the median income level, combined sales, and price change year over year. So lots of exciting things going on here. If you're a buyer or you know a buyer, I just wanted to encourage you with some interesting stats. Again, these come out mid-December and they're factoring in November 2022. So locally here, interest rates are actually going down. So they had been going up into the sevens, which, obviously that's given pause to a lot of buyers, but interest rates are going down and they're in the low sixes. A good friend and local contact of mine, Linder, that I refer to regularly, she's saying they're quoting rates today in the low sixes. And according to Realtor.com, the average rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage as of November 30th in Columbus was at 6.4%. So if you're a buyer, be encouraged with the direction that interest rates are going. And also some interesting things. If you look at listing numbers of new listings, they're actually down at the end of November, 23.5%, but the inventory of homes for sale is up 32.5% year over year. So that tells me a couple things. It tells me that homes are sitting on the market longer, which is great for a buyer. And overall, there are more listings than there were. New listings are down, but overall listings are up. So buyers, your interest rates are going down. Plus, there's more inventory available. Tells me a couple different things. One other fact I wanted to let you know that the percent of listing price received is down 3.1%. So it means that a lot of sellers are having to reduce their price, the original list price, down and selling about 3% lower than where it was listed. Again, buyers, there's lots of positive things going on. Yes, the rates are higher than they used to be, but there's great things going on for you. More inventory, prices are level or perhaps below list price. And that means that sellers are not in the position that they used to be in, meaning that you are not going to be bringing gap coverage most likely for appraisals that are short. You're probably going to be able to ask for repairs, whereas earlier this year we didn't see any requests for remedies. You're not going to be paying way, way over list price like you were. So again, interest rates are higher, but there's more inventory. It's more favorable for you to buy. Buyers, if you know a buyer, now might be the right time for you. I'd love to talk with you specifically about your situation. However, for sellers, it's still really positive news for sellers. Here's some things for sellers to consider. It's a great time now because, again, I shared that new listings are down. I think new listings are down 23.5%. So for you to get your home on the market now might be the perfect time. You do need to price it right though, because what we're seeing is the homes are selling, at list price or a little bit below list price. So pricing it right is going to be really important. So you stand out amongst the competition who's sitting on the market about 4 to 5 days longer than what it was earlier this year. But sellers, here's incredible news for you. Year over year sales prices are up 11%. So even though there's more inventory, even though buyers have backed off a little bit because of higher interest rates, homes in Ohio or Central Ohio are still selling on average for 11% higher than they did a year ago. That's absolutely amazing for a seller. You're still getting a great value for your home. So really now is a good time to think about buying. Now is a good time to think about selling. And I can talk with you about stats on both of those sides, to say the market is leveling out some. It is becoming more of an equal market, but it's still a good time for sellers and it could be a very good time for buyers as well. I'd love to talk with you about your individual situation, how these statistics might relate to you. And I wanted to let you know that the Columbus Board of Realtors puts together a community specific report similar to what I've talked about. For instance, maybe you live in the New Albany School District. I could send you a report on what's happening in the New Albany School District. Same for Dublin, Westerville, Worthington, Lewis Center, any of the areas around Central Ohio. I could put that together and send that to you. So I'd love to know from you if you want a specific report to your more local community. more micro aspect, I'd be happy to send that to you as well. So again, I'm going to try and do this every month or so. This got a little bit longer than what I wanted it to. I got a little excited, but in 5 minutes or less, here's your local market report. And I hope this is real useful information for you. I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. God bless. Have a great holiday season.